It's you. I was beginning to think I'd seen the last of you.
Yeah, sorry. Where are they?
I'm upstairs sleeping off a pizza.
Look, thanks for looking after him. What did you tell him?
Well, that you'd gone to the shops. Shanice got it into her head that you went to a toy shop, so I'd get her something if I were you.
Yeah, I will. Thanks.
So come on, where did you disappear to? You didn't go looking for a nurse.
Yeah, Brody wasn't answering his phone, so I went to look for him.
What, at the same time as the police turned up? That's a coincidence.
Yeah, well, I was worried about him, so...
Listen, love, I ain't your babysitter, right? And I only looked after those kids because God knows what would have happened to if I didn't, right? I had a good mind called a social. You owe me one. I don't like being lied to.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Look, I'm grateful. I really am.
So why did you run off?
Look, let's just say when people like me speak to the police, it doesn't always make things better.
What about Brody?
Yeah, I'm really worried about him. Oh, I'm so sorry to do this.
All right. No need for this. It's all right. There's no harm done. I'll sit the kettle on.
Look, I'm so sorry to have to ask you this, but can you just look after him just a little bit longer? It's just, I just need to head out again.
To look for Brody? When will you be back?
I don't know.
Will you be back? Listen, love, I can't pretend to know what you're going through, but you can't abandon those kids.
I know they'll be safe here.
I don't know.
Oh, please, I didn't have to come back at all, but I just couldn't do that to you. Look, Please. I'm desperate.
All right. Just promise me that you'll be back.
Yeah, promise, yeah. Look, I'm sorry about your friend. I really am, but I can't help you. We're just an ordinary family, just trying to get by.
An ordinary family? In one day, we've got a domestic, a reckless driver, suspected murder, and a son who's been out of STC barely 24 hours and he's already back in a police cell.
Brody's here? Is he all right?
Never mind that. What I'm getting at is it seems the men in your family get up to all sorts when you're not looking. So maybe it's about time you start to pay more attention. Carla, can you call me? I need to talk to you. You're free to go.
Thank you.
Yeah, but not too far. I'm sure we'll be in touch very soon.
What about Brody?
What about him?
Well, can I take him in?
He's drunk. He'll be spending tonight in a cell until he can be interviewed.
Please.
I've got a good mind to put you in one, too. Obstructing a police officer, protecting your husband.
I've told you what I know.
Well, excuse me if I take that with a hefty pinch of salt.
Typical copper. You think you know everything?
I'll tell you what I do know. Mick is going to prison with or without your help. Do you know something? I have usually got a lot of sympathy for women like you, who've been dealt a bad hand and trapped in an abusive situation. But I have lost a friend today, a colleague and a good man. And I'm trying to work out why you would protect someone who has no problem taking an innocent person's life.
Maybe you just answered your own question.
Mark Michaelis, I'm arresting you on the murder of Police Constable Craig Tinker. You do not have to say anything. It may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which relates to the line in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Get it open.
Get up! Get your hands off me!
Stop resisting.
Get up! I'm not resisting! I'm not resisting!
I'm fine.
I didn't do nothing, I'm telling you! I did nothing! It was him! You want to speak to him?
Thanks for that.
Yeah, well, what a man's for.
Yeah, just go with him. Come on, he'll take care of you. Oh.
Interview recommenced at 21:32. Same person's present. Caution still remains.
Mr. Michaelis has prepared a statement that he would like me to read for him.
Go ahead.
Actually, I'll read it.
Mr. Michaelis?
After a disagreement with my wife today, I went for a drive to clear my head. I was stopped and complied with the police constable's breathalyzer test, which he told me I passed. I then went on my way. At the last time I saw the police constable, he was alive and uninjured. As to DC Green's accusations, I wholeheartedly refute them, as well as those of his mother. I was assaulted and handcuffed by the detective while minding my own business near Marchant Street. I have been subject to a campaign of harassment from the detective going back over 15 years. Any evidence he produces will be fabricated, and I intend to make an official complaint at the earliest opportunity.
I see. Right. Well, with regards to your interaction with PC Tinker, conveniently for you, he's dead. But your wife has corroborated your version of events at your home. However, unfortunately for you, a detective constable retrieved a weapon that is covered in forensic evidence, which you are claiming has been falsified, but it's your word against his. And this police officer is very much alive. The only thing that could potentially save you now would be an alibi. It's a shame you don't have one, otherwise I'd have to consider letting you go.
I do.
You do?
Yeah, I was with my son.
Your son?
Yeah, I ran into him just after the breathalyzer test and was with him until just before Kit attacked me.
And your son's name?
Brody. Brody Michaelis.
You really should have discussed this with your solicitor.
Why is that?
Because if you had, she'd have told you at the time in question she was with your son, checking that he was sober enough for questioning. Brody has been in this police station nearly the whole day. Mark Michaelis, I am going to be charging you with the murder of Police Constable Craig Tinker.